Well, greetings everyone. I'm Roxy. Many of you I know, and many of you are new faces as well. And this is my beautiful soul sister, Kim, who's been at the Lemurian conference all day as well. I am a sound healer. I say mystic mama. I'm a mom to beautiful daughter Star. And I was really thinking, because I was like, wow, this Lionsgate marks 1 full year that I've been doing workshops here at Crystal Tones. But I started on Lionsgate last year. But it's full circle 9 years that I've been playing Crystal Tones Bowl. So it's just such a treat and just full circle to reflect back. But I want to also pass to Kim so she can also introduce herself.
For those of you who don't, my name is Kim. I am a co-steward of the Indara. If you're not familiar with Indara, they're ancient monoatomic glass. They hold a very high frequency, and they love when Roxy does the bowls.
Yes.
They just emit so much love. Now also I'm an open channel, so can I explain a little bit what we're going to do?
Yeah.
When Roxy, after we do the cacao, and can everybody hear me? I'm sorry.
Can everyone hear Kim? Okay.
Okay. After we do the cacao and we lay down, Roxy's gridded this with the Indaras already up here, and then I'm going to add you to the grid. I'm going to put a root beer Indara at your feet and a champagne at your head, and then as she does the bowls, I'm going to go around and just send loving energy through another Indara with open heart space to each person. And from the experience I've had with Roxy in this combination, it's just magical.
Yeah.
There's just no other way to say it. It's just magical.
And do you want to speak a little bit about the Indaras for those not familiar with? Yeah.
If you're not familiar with them, when you work with an Indara, it starts in your heart, and it affects you on a cellular level, on a crystalline body level. It starts there, and it expands out. And so, if you have no expectations and just allow them to love on you during this time, it expands your light body and heightens your senses, and your feels are what I call them. So your feels can come back out safely with love.
Yeah.
Any more? You tell them.
No. So it said that Indara, like the city of light, right? And so they're pure light crystals, and I mean I travel across the world, sacred sites. I always take my bowl sets there, and I went to Kim has a beautiful Indara labyrinth on her land, and I took it. I kept getting a message: take your bowls there, take your bowls there. So it wasn't even on the labyrinth, but I played inside, and it was so beautiful. It was like a high council of light came through, and I can tell my guides are very poetic. So it was just such an expansion of the frequency that I really felt it. I was like, oh my God, on a spaceship. And then Kim was like, well, you really just merged with the Indara. So I felt this was so beautiful and just so alignment, because, you know, we are in this beautiful, Lionsgate portal. I feel like it's a national holiday here in Shasta. But I feel like just more and more people are open to the energy of it. But many of us have felt the energy before. Like, I know I personally was called to the mountain on was it the 24th or the 26th when the Lionsgate opened? But so you feel a lot of the when is it? 26. You feel the energy in the shadow phase, like when the doors open. You feel a lot of it then. And I was called. It's like a lion head on the mountain, but I call her lioness because I feel just. She first of all looks like a lioness head, but when I went to go hold this beautiful rock, all I felt was the deep love of a lioness. And it's like the love of a lioness that loves so deeply and so fiercely, but is also such a protector and will claw anyone in their face that goes after their cubs. So it's a great protector energy, but such like a deep love, passion energy. So this alignment is so, I feel just on a microcosm, everyone's like, oh, Lionsgate's for manifestation and 8-8 and infinite, but like, let's really look at this in a macrocosm of like, well, what are we looking to bring forth for the collective, for the new earth for how we want communities to look like, how we want schools to look like, how we want our food to be grown. So it's really like a time to, I say when we're sitting here, and I do this all the time if you've been on the mountain with me, if we're giving an offering or prayer, I always say make an intention for yourself, but make an intention and a prayer for the world. So we're here, you know, root chakra of the planet, some say crown chakra of the higher realms. I say Shasta is really like the Kundalini awakening of all your energy centers, and I've held retreats all across the world, not all across, that's exaggeration, but like different sites. But Shasta's been one of my favorites because she calls to you, either you're about to go through a transformation or you're going through one, but she's the divine mother and she holds us in this grace. So really, you know, I invite you with this alignment, you know, with the, you know, the whole thing, Sirius, the Orion, the Sirius, the sun is in Leo right now. It's really like moving us deeply into our heart, like how we can move through with grace, you know. We have to understand there's different timelines happening. While some people are experiencing like heaven on earth and expansion, yes, there's crumbling and yes, there are wars, but the crumbling of the old systems and old way of being is necessary for the new ways to come. So I love this because, you know, that we can go down the rabbit hole of this, but here, you know, we really got called here to just infuse our gifts, because to come here so that, you know, the gateway and the influx of energy and light codes that are coming in, so we can really allow ourselves to open up our energetic light body to receive. And that's what I love about the bowls, because it really raises your frequency to such a level that you're able to receive the information and like the coding, you know, to help, you know, I always say Shasta, you know, Shasta or the fields or all the energies coming from the great central sun, they're accelerators. So we're here to, you know, to receive this information so that we continue to live in divine alignment, and knowing that all of us are beacons on this path for the collective. And this group that came together this evening creates a light code that hasn't been created before. And I will say, when you're around this many bowls, we're really like in a sacred sound chamber. So it's really ancient technology, and sometimes there's no words, no explanations, but you feel it and things come together after. So just understand this is so beyond the linear, it's very non-linear, it's very multi-dimensional. So just be in a place of receiving. We usually do our tea ceremonies at the end, but we wanted to start in the beginning so we can drink some cacao. It's ceremonial grade from Bali, cacao from Bali, and it's one of my best, like, I made it at we had a Venetian goddess retreat. Aleph was, you know, there as well. And it was, the Bali cacao was so good. I didn't know if it was the way we made it, but it had such a sweetness. So we do you want to start bringing the cacao? We're going to start with just passing around the cacao. When you get it, receive it so we can all connect with it at the same time. But I thought it was a beautiful way just to allow us to drop deeply into our heart. So that, you know, we can allow ourselves just to be in this place of receiving. We're here, you know, to get into our heart and receive on such a deep level. So, you know, different cultures use, you know, ceremonial grade cacao. They would, you know, the way they would use psilocybin. Obviously, this is not hallucinogenic, but it really does help you get into your heart in such a magical way.
Yes.
So allow yourself just to be in it. And when you drink in ceremony, and I'm sorry, Kim, I'm on a story roll.
No, go.
So I went to Echelon. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Echelon. It's in Big Sur.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, like, you know, it's just this. These retreat centers are really like, I feel like the teachings of the New Earth. I sat with Marisha, one of my teachers that like knows herbalism, and we sat with different flowers every day. We sat with cedar the first day. She said most people are not grounded, so let's drink some cedar tea. And I was like, oh my God, that's such a great idea. There's so much cedar in Shasta. So every day we sat with a different tea. And it was done with such intention that when we sat with it, we connected with it, we introduced our name to it, that I feel that short 4 days was as if I went to a retreat where we did, you know, plant medicine, but there was no plant medicine. So this is really the act of simplicity. When we do things with such intention, when we live with ritual. Alef's had so much joy every day. I'm like, we're drinking matcha. Hold on, we got to introduce ourselves to it, to the matcha. But it's done with such intention so that every day is a ritual, not just on a new moon or on Lionsgate. So we're gonna just start with this beautiful cacao that was made with so much love and sung with. Thank you. I need one.
Yeah.
Thank you. And you need one too. Okay. And for those at home too that need one too.
Is anyone without it?
Does everyone have their
Everyone
cacao?
has it? Okay, perfect.
So I just invite you, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, cacao distributors. I heard that last night with the Peruvian shamans. He said, I want to just thank all the cacao distributors, the people working with the cacao. And I was like, yes, there's many of us working with the cacao, right? So I just take a moment to just bring the cacao next to your heart space and take a moment to introduce your name to the cacao. And and if you have a galactic name, a star name, a soul name, all the names. And as we introduce ourselves to the cacao, we thank the spirit of the cacao for the medicine, for allowing, and the spirit of the plant that allows us to get deeply in our heart. And I invite you just to take your index finger and anoint your third eye if you don't think it's weird and your hands are clean. Just take the cacao and we're just going to anoint our third eye so that we connect with our cacao on our physical skin. And I invite you to connect with the cacao, and we ask the spirit of the cacao to merge with our mind, body, spirit, soul, and our consciousness, and to go places in our body that need the healing and the medicine of the cacao. We thank the spirit of the cacao for the wisdom. And if there's an intention that you have this evening, I just invite you to bring it into your heart, to feel it not only as the word, the statement, what you are inviting in, but I want you to bring the feeling and the emotion into your heart space. And when you feel that you are ready, we all have beautiful brown bindis, so we're matchy-matchy. When you feel ready, I want you to drink the cacao, and as you're drinking it, feel it going into your body, going down your throat, going past your heart, going into every cell, every molecule, into the strands of consciousness, into all particles in your being, and feel yourself receiving it. want you to just continue drinking your cacao with intention, as Kim and I are going to just take a moment to open up the container, so that way no one's rushed to drink their cacao before we go off into ceremony. So as you can bring one hand to your heart, so we're just all connected through our heart space as we open up the container. So as we invite in all of our benevolent loving guides of the highest vibration of unconditional love to be with us. Thank you, Anastasia, just reminded me we have to connect our breath. So as we take a deep inhale, breathing into our heart space, we open mouth, exhale, letting go of everything and anything not serving us. We release it out through the breath. And on the next inhale, taking a deep inhale, we hold the breath at the top as we connect our heart to the heart of Mother Mount Shasta. We exhale, letting it all go. And on the last inhale, I want you to take a deep inhale, breathing into your heart space, breathing into your high heart, your spiritual heart, your sacred heart. It's here on the right side of the chest, not the left. So we breathe it in as we hold the breath at the top. And we open mouth, exhale, envisioning a golden thread connecting your heart to the heart of Shasta. We say thank you. So as we invite in our eternal ethereal divine presence to connect with our heart, allowing our heart to be our sacred compass, allowing our heart to always show us the way, allowing this moment to be the moment that we peel back the small onion layers, anything that is guarding our heart, the protective walls. Sometimes they're the things we can't see, like really thin onion layers. So we allow the sound and the frequencies just to peel these layers back so that we can be in this open space of receiving. We invite in the eternal ethereal divine presence to create a safe space around us, allowing us to go even deeper and deeper within our heart space, allowing our heart to show the way, allowing the mind to calm or to rest, so we let go of the hows, the whys, the what ifs, and we go and we really tune into the cosmic yes, knowing that your cosmic yes will always guide the way. It's the moments of like, I need to go to Shasta, I don't know why, I do know why, but we allow ourselves just to listen to what excites us. So as we invite in all the archangels and ascended masters, Saint Germain, Sanat Kumara, Lady Nada, Lady Portia, Lady Venus, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Isis, Hathor, Kuan Yin, Green Tara, White Buffalo Woman, and the Golden Dragon. We invite in Archangel Metatron as he puts a Metatron cube around each and every one of us. We allow this cube to turn counterclockwise, purifying and cleansing anything and everything that is not in our highest timeline. We allow it to be released back into the light. And as we allow this to swirl around, bringing the violet flame to also swirl around with this energy, we ask permission from the elders of the land, 14 generations back and 14 generations forward, to hold this beautiful ceremony for the highest good of everyone here, for the divine alignment, and for they're saying like cosmic acceleration and the expansion that is happening on the planet at this time. And as we connect to Pachamama, we open up the directions, inviting in the guardians of the east, the air. We invite the winds of change to blow gently, allowing the winds to blow away everything and anything that is not serving us in our path. May the winds be gentle. May they release with ease and grace. As we create space and we release, when we allow for what is in alignment to come our way, recognizing and remembering that every ending is also a new beginning. So may we recognize the new beginnings that are coming, and that change is the only constant in our life. We welcome the guardians of the east. As we connect to the south, we welcome the guardians of the fire. The fire of purification, we invite in the rainbow flame to bring a flame of purification, to bring a flame of ignition around us, to ignite this flame within our eternal, ethereal, divine presence in our sacred heart, and allowing this flame to grow brighter and brighter and brighter. For all that we need is within. May this flame purify, may it cleanse, may it expand us in ways known and unknown. We welcome the guardians of the south. As we connect to the west, we invite in the guardians of the water, the sacred waters. Not only here in Shasta, but the planet. We thank the waters here in Shasta that hold such sacred technology, information, and wisdom, knowing that the wisdom is held within the waters. Not only the waters of the lakes and the rivers and the oceans, but the waters within our bodies. So the waters remind us that stillness comes from within. As the ocean may have high tides and low tides and crashing tides, the more we can swim within, the deeper we go in, the calmer the waters are. So this is an invitation to go within, to experience how beautiful and how soothing it is when we go within. We welcome the guardians of the waters. As we connect to the north, we invite in the guardians of the earth, Pachamama. We allow ourselves to grow these golden roots from the base of our tailbone. Envision hundreds of golden roots going down through all the layers of sand and gravel and soil as we go to the very center of the earth. Here we connect with this beautiful green emerald energy. And this green emerald energy connects us with the heartbeat of Mother Earth, the heartbeat that is gentle, the heart that loves unconditionally, the love that is so pure. So as we connect her heart to our heart, we allow this green emerald energy to come up the roots that we've anchored in so deeply, so that we can bring in this energy up into our bodies as it comes up through our legs, through our hip flexors, our chest, around our shoulders, our hands, our fingers, to our head. Bringing it in our heart, we bring in this green emerald energy. And as we invite in the guardians from the celestial realm, from the star systems, from the Sirius Star Council of Light, the Lyrans, the Venetians, the Arcturians, and all the high councils that are here to be with us, we invite them in. We invite in the great central sun, Lady Luna, the Milky Way, the celestial realms, and the purity that comes from the stars at night that shine the brightest in the darkest of nights. We welcome in Father Sky, and as we connect below us, the elders of the land here, in Shasta, the Siskiyou tribe, the Hopi tribe, all the tribes known and unknown, we thank the wisdom that has been passed down from generation to generation, the wisdom that is held within the soil, within the earth. We invite them in as well. And as we connect to our heart space, the divine essence of purity, the divine essence of our I am presence, we allow us to be in this eternal state of eternal oneness, in a unified field of love. Any energies that are not of the frequency of unconditional love are not welcome into the space. We cast the circle with divine light, purity, protection, allowing us to be in this beautiful field of consciousness, allowing us to receive the information from the celestial realms as we open this container with unconditional love. And it is so, and so it is. And if you're still sitting and want to take a moment to get in a comfortable position laying down, I invite you to do that now. Kim is going around to place the Andaras around you. She may do some hands-on healing. If anyone does not want to be touched, if you want to raise your hands so I can see. Okay, understood. Thank you. So once again, we just connect with the breath, honoring the breath for how sacred the breath is. May we recognize that we come into this earth through the breath, and we leave through the breath. And how powerful it is when we consciously connect to our breath. It fully calms down our nervous system, and when we allow ourselves to slow down the breath, our body's autonomic nervous system turns on, our natural ability to heal. So we just allow ourselves to be in this place, dissolving from these, I call spacesuits, for we are more than just these physical bodies. So as we go into the void, into the nothingness, knowing that you are not your body, you are not your name, you are not your title or your job title or your marital title, any of those titles, for those titles only limit us. So I invite you to go into the nothingness, becoming nobody, becoming nothing, going nowhere. For we are particles of light, frequency, sound, and color. And as we allow ourselves to go into the void, we can allow ourselves to connect to everything, to everyone, allowing ourselves to connect to this multi-dimensional soul that we are, seeing ourselves in everything, in the trees, in the waters, in the rivers, in the person that we meet. So I want you to envision the great central sun about 14 inches above your head, knowing with this divine alignment with Sirius star system, which is considered our spiritual sun, we allow ourselves to bring in the light, the codes, and the information that is coming down, not only from the great central sun, but from the Sirius star system. This may come down as a rainbow color, it may come down as frequencies, codes, or lights. Just feel this light washing all over you, and as it does so, it comes down and moves down through your cosmic body, through your supramental body, your mental body, your emotional body, and your physical body, mind, body, spirit, and soul, conscious, subconscious, unconscious, and superconscious mind. And as this light touches your physical body, may it move through all of your systems, chakras, organs, meridians, and subtle bodies. And this light continues to stream down in the roots that you've anchored in so deeply, knowing that more time we take to root into the earth, the taller we can rise. So seeing yourself as this rainbow bridge between heaven and earth, we meet at the heart space where we bring in the energy from the great central sun, from Sirius, and from inner earth, from the heart of the earth. And we allow these two energies to swirl around in our heart space, purifying and cleansing, releasing all that is not serving you, known or unknown, conscious or unconscious, superconscious. We just allow ourselves to release what is not serving us. So as we take a moment to set an intention for your practice, as we allow ourselves to bring an intention into our heart space, and maybe you don't have an intention, so it's always great to maybe set the intention of, show me what I need to see, show me who I need to be, and let it be revealed to you as we sit in this place of softness, of grace, of gentleness, of divine serenity, divine orchestration, and divine alignment. For that is what we call forth for the entire divine orchestration and highest alignment. So we can all be of service to the higher plan of love unfolding on the planet. So we allow ourselves to be in this space. And I want you to envision yourself at Castle Lake, whether you've been there or not, it doesn't matter. It's a beautiful lake, and maybe you will go tomorrow. We find ourselves here in a beautiful forest covered with tall trees, a beautiful lake before us. And the glistening of the great central sun in the lake creates this beautiful sparkle that shines and shimmers. And you take a moment to just walk so consciously and so intentionally. And with each step that you take, you're unlocking something in the land that you may have left behind from another timeline. And with each step that you take, you're receiving, and this beautiful golden footprint that you're leaving behind. So it's that beautiful dance of giving and receiving, and you walk through this forest with inner wonderment of a child. And as you continue to walk up ahead, you find yourself greeted by beautiful Lemurian Council of Light. As there's a beautiful white rose bed right by the lake. They invite you to just lay on this bed so you can be in the presence of the field that is around you, feeling peace in your mind, peace in your heart, and peace all around you. And to the side there is this altar of compassion, this golden altar. And before you lay on this white rose bed, they invite you to place anything on this altar of compassion that is not serving you. Maybe anything heavy on your heart, anything bothering you, anyone or anything that you need to forgive or let go of. We just place it and release it off of us. So we allow ourselves to now lay on the white rose bed as we allow this cosmic alignment on this Lionsgate portal to bring in the frequency from the Sirius star system, allowing this codes and the information to flow down, and allow yourself to receive it through your heart space. And as you receive it, you just feel waves of love moving through you, filling every cell, every molecule, allowing this light to bring forth all the rainbow unification of your galactic DNA and your cosmic DNA and all the strands of consciousness to come online. As you allow yourself to fully surrender into this experience, allow yourself to go on a journey within as I share a message in the language of the stars, in light language, knowing that it is something that is felt within your heart Kara We invite in the Holy Spirit of our eternal, dear divine presence, our I am presence, to flow through, grounding heavenly solutions on this earth, on this multiverse beyond our understanding, throughout all time, space, limits, dimensions, and realities, in eternal oneness with Source, the Creatrix that lives within our heart space. We invite in the white rose bed, surrounded by all of our guides. And one of the high councils, the Queen of Lemuria, steps forward to hand you a gift, a parting gift. So you receive this gift with such gratitude. It may be some words, a message, or a little physical gift handed to you. So you receive this gift in beauty and in grace, in compassion and in divinity. So you walk back the same way that you came into the forest with your guides, the councils of light, walking right by you, hand in hand, heart in heart. And as you feel the expansion in your field, the lightness, the peace, and the serenity, you walk with a grateful heart as every feeling, thought, or emotion that comes into your mind, a golden rose appears in your hand in a sign of gratitude. So you walk with this reverence and this humbleness and this appreciation. So as you have a big bouquet in your hands of golden roses, as big as yourself, you keep one of the golden roses as you place the rest on the land from your heart to the heart of the elders, the guides, the galactic, the council of light, the angelics. We say thank you. And as you keep one of the roses, you place the golden rose within your heart. This rose represents your divinity, your I am presence, your purity. It brings protection. So as we encompass our entire field in a rainbow orb of crystalline diamond light, we float off into the air, passing through the mountains, seeing everything from a bird's eye view, recognizing when we see things from afar, we can recognize a different perspective on things. So as we come back into this room, into this space, into a higher timeline,
Battery 100%.
we once again come back to our intention that we held in the beginning of our practice. Feeling this in every cell of your being. of light going across the United States, going into the waters, going in all across the globe. We wrap and encompass the entire globe in this field of light. As we bring prayers of harmony and peace, oneness and unity for planetary global alignment. And now as we bring all that energy back into our heart space, all that love, that divine love that we share so effortlessly and so freely, I want you to pour it back into yourself, refilling your own cup. So now as we draw up our roots that we anchored into the earth, bringing back your roots into your feet. We encompass your entire auric field in a globe of light, allowing this to seal your entire field with all the diamond light energy. Envisioning honey coating your entire auric field in the sweetness of light. And we take a moment to just be in the space in between, allowing ourselves to call back all fractals of self and soul that we may have lost or left behind. We see them floating towards us as cosmic stardust, filling our entire being with this light. So we're fully whole in oneness. We create space for the spaces where the magic comes through. Slowly start to wiggle our fingers, wiggling our toes, stretching your arms overhead. Feel all lengthening your breath as we breathe into our heart space. Open mouth, exhale. Doing that again, deep inhale, breathing into our heart, our high heart, our spiritual heart. As we open mouth, exhale. As we take another deep inhale, fluttering your lips like a butterfly. Remembering not to take this earth school called life so seriously, for it's a journey of remembrance, a journey back to self. So we say thank you. And if you're laying on your backside, you can go ahead and bring yourself over to the right side in the fetal position, place of rebirth. As we sit in this place of rebirth, what does rebirth feel like to you? Is it a lightness in your breath, peace in your heart, divine alignment? Bring in that feeling of rebirth, knowing that every morning when the sun rises is our opportunity for rebirth. It is not only on our solar return or the new moon, it's truly every morning when the sun rises, we rebirth anew. And you can stay here as long as you like, but if you're feeling called to get up, you can. If not, just bring both of your hands over your heart as we close the sacred container. We give thanks to the divinity within ourself for showing up for our practice, for listening to our cosmic yes, for allowing the lion and lioness heart from within to ignite, to bring a love so deep, not only to the planet, but for ourselves. For it is in the radiance of this love that we can shift the consciousness and the frequency of the planet. For love transmutes all, throughout all time, space. So we sit in this container of unconditional love. As we give thanks to all of our guides, all the angelic realm, the galactics, the high councils of light, the elders of the land, 14 generations and back and forward. We give thanks to the eternal ethereal divine presence within our heart space. May our heart continue to be the compass. May we follow all things that bring us joy. May everything and anything that is not in alignment with our path fall away with gentleness. May the cosmic yes continue to inspire others to live their cosmic yes. And as we give thanks to the divine mother, Pachamama, we close off the directions as we thank the guardians of the north, the earth, farewell and goodbye. The guardians of the west, the waters, farewell and goodbye. The guardians of the south, the fire, farewell and goodbye. The guardians of the east, the air, farewell and goodbye. The guardians of the celestial realms, the high council of light, the Sirian council of light, the Lemurians, the Venetians, the Arcturians, all the star civilizations that joined us this evening and have been with us, they're saying, all week. Farewell and goodbye, but they said they may continue coding us in our sleep. And the guardians of the land, we say thank you, farewell and goodbye. And as we connect to our heart, we sit in the purity of divine love. May divine love continue to be our teacher, and may we move through, they say remove the world challenges. They say move through all initiations with grace, for we are always evolving to higher states of consciousness. May we do this and move through in divine play and divine love and in divine joy. As we say thank you from our heart to the heart of the land, knowing that as we close this circle, may we recognize that the circle is always open. It is never broken, as we are always connected from our heart to the heart of the land, to the heart of Shasta, to the heart of Telos, as one cosmic, rhythmic heartbeat in harmonic flow and divine order. As the divine love, light, and beauty in me honors and recognizes the divine love, light, beauty in you, that place where we are one. Namaste. And Kim is going to share a message that may have came through. Her message came through.
As I walked among you, I didn't actually physically touch everybody, but I was working on everybody here. There was a lioness with me, circling the room, and she was so proud of everybody here tonight. Y'all came with such courage and heart that she walked, I could just see her with her head held high around you all and just looked. And it was amazingly beautiful. And,
Sorry, I was going to have them see you.
no, the main message I got was everybody's in a transition right now. We're all letting go of a lot of old stuff and moving forward in such a beautiful way. Just keep that lion heart open. Be proud of who you are and what you're doing, and don't let anything stop you. There's no need to hang on to the old. Let it go. Don't even look back. Just let it go and move. And that's what she was showing us. You're a beautiful pride of lions, and she was so filled with love for us being here tonight. Thank you all.
And also, I like to open the space if anyone wants to share or has questions. And everyone looks beautiful with their cacao third eye. I wish I could take a picture, which maybe we will after. One person. I'm just kidding.
I'll share.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. So much, right?
Okay, good.
So I remember during, just the evening, like, it was like a fly or something like flew like by me or something quick. Obviously it wasn't an actual fly, but that happened. And then I also saw the mountain as well. I had visions of the mountain. And then not only that, but I have like a star that stalks me, which sounds crazy to say, but I have a star that stalks me. And I saw the star, and when I look at the star near my house around like 4 a.m., it grows. And I saw it growing in the visions as well, so it was here with me as well. And then I also, after you were singing, like I was also like jolting throughout to getting activated or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like I started like I have this over my head, like to make it darker. Like my my eyes were flickering so much that it made it come off.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I let it, stay off for a while, and then the lights were so bright. But then when I put it back on, you were doing the drumming, and I was seeing colors.
Oh wow.
So I personally don't have like a mind's eye. I can't see like visions really unless I'm like on ayahuasca.
Yeah.
But but I saw the colors.
Okay.
And I don't
Never
normally
seen-
see the colors
Okay.
because I don't have a mind's eye. So that was very beautiful to see the dark blue color, like the violet flame kind of color. So that was really pretty to see. And there's some other stuff that happened I can't remember. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. But,
Yeah.
but it was so beautiful, and I trust it, and I know that like it's activating something in me. I'm very aware of who I am, what I am, and my gifts. So I just trusted and received everything that was flowing through and coming to me, and it was so beautiful. So thank you both for holding space. Thank you, Roxy, for introducing me to Mount Shasta 3 years ago. So I appreciate you so much. Oh my gosh, so much. So thank you.
Yeah. And that she did point out something great. Sometimes we remember some of the stuff and sometimes we don't. Don't worry if you don't. It's like it's whatever took place is in our subconscious, so the work, the activations, the messages, whether it's great to journal. But if we remember, if we don't remember, don't be hard on yourself. And I will say, it's very potent. Many of us have been feeling the energy all week, but sometimes people just feel very relaxed after, or they feel very supercharged. So if you are getting a lot of information or feel supercharged, because we also did have cacao, just take time to journal. Like everyone responds differently to, cacao sound activations. Like it was a lot of energy coming through. And I know there were a lot of councils and guides here. So, this was like a divine galactic reunion. And it's I have to share because this is so funny when I see this. Whenever I switch instruments, I sometimes see, people's reactions, but the flow chime is so cute because I start playing that and then people start smiling. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know, I called it a fairy chime and I was like, I don't think that's the name of it, but it's
fairy.
Oh,
when you were playing the, I don't know, it's called fairy
fairy, yeah, I call it a fairy chime. And I've been in sound baths before where the girls told me, like one girl told me was like, oh my gosh, you walked around and I felt your angel wings and they were so big, they were much taller than you, and I just nodded and bowed. But it's always so sweet when I have an intuitive group here because they see beyond, what the physical eyes share.
My experience was I never really most of the time if I leave my body I can usually feel myself